Hey guys, Zoom just made an announcement that they're going to be issuing $1.5 billion of common shares. Should you care and should you invest in Zoom now? Well, in this video, we'll talk about whether or not I think you should be putting your money into Zoom, what they do, what their future potential is, and some of the recent events that I think should be noted. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Romel, and on this channel we talk about all things related to finance, investing, and building wealth. We discuss mindsets, strategies, techniques, and resources to help you in your journey to build wealth. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. We produce new content every week. Alright, so let's get into Zoom. What is Zoom? Should you invest? And why is it so hyped right now? The reason I made this video was that there was a big headline that popped up on my browser, and that was that Zoom was issuing $1.5 billion of common stock. Does that matter? Generally, when people are issuing common stock, the prices of the stock go down. However, one thing to note is that there are many reasons why companies issue more stocks. Generally, companies have an initial public offering. This is a second public offering, and many of them do so to raise capital so that they don't have to go into debt. If this is the case, then it's a good reason that they're issuing it. Let's talk about the Zoom stock and its current performance. Last year, in 2020, the price of the stock soared. It started in January around $73, and at its peak, it was at around $560. So that's a big price increase. Right now, in its 1 month chart, you can see that it's currently trading at around $356. In the past month, its high was around $410. So there's a big difference in the peak that it was at and where it currently is. So is this stock going to keep dropping, or do we think that there is more movement for growth? Before we talk about that, let's talk about Zoom as a company and what they do. Zoom currently has 5 product offerings. They have a meeting and chat feature, they have video webinar, they have a conference rooms product, they have a phone system product, and a marketplace. So let's start with the meetings and chat feature. The meetings and chat feature is simplified video conferencing and messaging across any device. So this is what's most comparable to Microsoft Teams. This is your standalone software that allows you to video chat, share content, and have video conferencing meetings with other members. The second feature they have is their webinar feature. And one of the differences is that it allows up to 100 live video panelists, and you get to engage up to 50,000 attendees. So that's different than their conferencing feature because they don't have that big of a capacity of audience or of members. Apart from that, the webinar feature allows on-demand viewing. It does reporting and analytics, and you can even do live streaming. Now let's talk about Zoom Rooms. This is one of their physical products, or actually product as a service. And this is basically a service that basically gives you equipment and the software that enables you to have a video conferencing setup in any room. What's interesting about this is that you can actually buy this service for a monthly fee. And if you look at the typical room setup, you'll see the main components that are part of this system. You have the PC, you have the controller, you have a display, such as a TV or computer screen, you have a camera and a speaker and mic. So those are some of the components that are part of this Zoom Rooms feature. Now let's talk about Zoom Phone. This is one of their biggest products, and you'll see why in a couple of other slides, but for now, let's talk about this. So this is modern cloud business communication. So this is an actual physical device that you can give to your employees to allow them to seamlessly connect to a Zoom meeting. Apart from this, they list here that some of the features of this is that it's a modern cloud phone system. So this enables employees to talk and interact in new ways to keep business moving. So this is tied to a phone number. So if you do get a Zoom phone, you'll get a phone number so that people can actually call you and send you messages. You'll see here they also have intelligent call routing and management, auto attendance and IVR, modern desktop and mobile applications, and interoperability with standard-based endpoints. So this is basically your phone modernized and basically catered to the Zoom system. And last but not least, they do have a marketplace. This is a way for you to get additional features or additional productivity out of your Zoom app. You'll see that they have a whole bunch of categories here. This is similar to an app store, but it's obviously not. It's not catered towards gaming. This is more for productivity. All right, now let's talk about product potential. Does Zoom have the potential to get more market share and increase their share value? The answer for me is yes, and let me tell you why. Let's actually look at their September 23rd, 2020 Zoomtopia user conference. In this conference, they basically tell you all the features of Zoom and they announce upcoming features. And this is one of the key things that I think will make them successful. So one of their features that they mention is what's called On Zoom. If you read the little excerpt, it says that it's the company's new event platform that lets users browse, schedule, create, and host live events. I think this is key because this allows people to monetize on events. What's nice is that this is tailored to the Zoom platform and it brings another revenue stream into the company. So apart from the digital product, apart from the physical product, they do have this event service. I think that's key. If you want to grow your company, if you want to increase your market share, if you want to bring more money in, then you have to create different revenue streams. And OnZoom is one of those things that I think is going to help propel them to the next level. All right, the next feature they mention is called Zaps. Zaps is a new type of marketplace for applications. To be honest, I couldn't find too much information on this. I'm not sure how much it differs from their actual marketplace that they have and that they currently mention on their website, but I'd be interested to see. I think one of the things that I see here is that this integrates directly into the Zoom app, so you can pull it up as you're in a meeting. I'm not sure how the other one works, but if you guys know, let me know, because I have been doing research on Zaps and I'm not quite sure how this works. All right, the third new feature they mention is a boost of security. So they talk about here that they're going to be building an end-to-end encryption meeting option, and I think that's going to be better for everyone. Cybersecurity and security in general has been a major concern over the past few years. There's been a lot of data breaching, a lot of information hacking, and making your meetings more secure can only benefit the end user. And actually, if you look at some of the comparisons between Zoom and Microsoft Teams, one of the biggest gripes about Zoom is their lack of security. So this is great that they're addressing one of their flaws, and I'm interested to see how this actually rolls out and if it does, create a better user experience, or if it does increase their share price. All right, last but not least, Zoom Phone with texting. I mentioned this before. This is one of their cloud-based voice offerings. It is an all-in-one piece of equipment that allows you to use many of their features. I do think that this is going to help them get more share in the market. This looks like it's going to be used by companies to basically give an employee a Zoom phone and say, here's your device that'll allow us to contact you, allow us to do video conferencing, to allow you to text us. And it could be a good alternative to giving them, another type of phone. This is specific to the Zoom platform, so it's going to be easily integrated into the ecosystem. All right, now let's talk about some of the events that surround their potential. Well, today they published an article saying that Zoom Phone has reached 1 million seats. So that means that since the product inception, they have actually sold 1 million devices or products. This is great because it shows a demand in the market. It shows a proof of concept saying that it does work and that people do want it. So it's great that they are, giving us this information, because we do want to know, why would people buy a Zoom Phone if they just have a regular phone and can download the app? Well, it looks like there is a market for it. So it's great that they are giving us news and innovating, or continuing to innovate on that product. All right, and another big announcement that they made back in December was that they are expanding their presence to Singapore. To date, Zoom's headquarters is actually in San Jose, California, and they have existing R&D centers in the US, India, and China. It's great that they're always looking to expand. We do want, more opportunities for growth. So them basically expanding into Singapore is a great sign. They wouldn't be doing that if they didn't have the money, capital, or if they didn't have ideas that they'd like to test. So it's great to see that they are expanding, right? This business is growing both figuratively and literally. They now have a new location. All right, now let's talk about the financials. How has the company been doing so far? Well, the total revenue has been increasing basically almost by 2x each year. If you see fiscal year 16, it was somewhere around 60 million. Fiscal year 17, it was around 150 million. So that's double and more than double. Fiscal year 18, it was 330. So that is double. And then fiscal year 19, which is our most recent data set, is 600 million. So you could see that it's literally doubling each year. That's always a good sign. They are getting more revenue, which is great for investors. It's great for the company. And that's probably why they have money to expand into different parts of the world. You'll see that their assets are more than their liabilities. That's always a good sign. That means that if anything were to go wrong with the company, they could use money to pay off their liabilities and still have money left over. So financially, the company does look healthy. But again, you'll have to keep looking at the income reports, both quarterly and annually, to see how they're doing and to see that they are making a profit. All right, so the question of the day, should you buy Zoom stock? Well, if you're in it for the short term, then it's, the price has been dropping. It's a good time to get into the company. But myself as an investor, I'm a long-term investor. I'm a dollar cost averager. And based on the financials, it looks like they're, doubling their revenue every year, which is a great sign. Their product offerings, they're increasing their product offerings and features. Like I said, the on Zoom feature of basically being able to host events and monetize on that is great. I think it's nice that they're bringing another revenue stream or another revenue stream into the company. And I do like that they're giving us proof of sale. There's telling us that they're making sales on their Zoom phone and that they're expanding. So good financials. They're telling us how they're going to be expanding their business, and they're going to tell us how they're going to increase their product offering and attractiveness. So what else could you ask for? But let me know what you guys think. Does Zoom make sense for you? Are you going to be investing in it? Do you think that they have too strong of a competition against Microsoft Teams? Yeah, I'd be interested to hear your feedback and your responses. I love the engagement, and I just wanted to give a quick shout out to two of the people that commented on my other video relating to Galaxy Next Generation, and that is AP. He's saying he's from the UK, so hey, welcome. Thanks for joining and for commenting. Really appreciate you. And Mark Clark, I like that you did take the time to comment and say that you thought my video was one of the most comprehensive ones, so I appreciate that. These videos do take a lot of time to research and to create, so seeing feedback and comments like that really make this this long and hardworking process all worth it. But I digress. Hey, listen, watch my videos if you want. I think that I'm trying my best to give you guys value, so I hope you can see that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I know this was a bit of a lengthy one, but I tried to keep the same cadence and thoroughness. So thanks for watching, guys. If you did get any value out of this video, please smash the like button to let the YouTube algorithm know that you enjoy the content we're producing. Also, don't forget to subscribe. We're a new and growing channel, so anything you can do to support us is greatly appreciated. Lastly, if you do want to connect with me on other social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, I'll leave links in the description down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.